welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little bit of a mismatch of all kinds of different things today that I want to talk about. We're going to start off first though as I received another Christmas card in the mail. This one here is from our buddy Link over at Link Scale Models. And as you know, that truck has made the rounds all over the internet here in this whole community, but it's always cool to get one. That's an awesome looking truck right there with the plaid on the door and everything, and then plus the deer and the almost roadkill rabbit down here at the bottom. And it's a really cool card. Link, well, I do appreciate it. Not only did he send that, but he also got one of his shop cards here, and I really appreciate the kind words on the back of it. So, Link, thank you very much for this. This is going to go up on the wall with the rest of them over here. And we're going to talk about just a couple of other little minor things. As you know, I guess you could say I'm fairly new to the YouTube community. I just only started posting content about the middle of September, and I really didn't think it was going to go anywhere. It was just one of those things to start with. As you know, my hobby background was in RC cars, and I tinkered with those off and on for about 40 years. And I finally decided that I've actually had enough of it. I've gone full circle 2 or 3 times over the years, and it was just, I'd had enough. And I'd stopped doing anything altogether, and my wife wanted me to start a new hobby. She says, why don't you do something? That way give you something to do around here. So I got to thinking about it, and I said, well, I think maybe I'll get into scale models. So I started to get cars together, and over the time that I was doing this, and for a couple of years leading up to it, my wife's crafting community that she has, her paper crafting community, was always kind of like, joking around how I should start my own channel and everything, because they had seen me make some guest appearances and all on her channel, and everybody was kind of like hounding me to get start a channel. Well, I didn't think anything was going to come about it, but in the 3 months that I have been online here with this, I have met so many good people out there. You guys have all been so supportive all the way around. Some people from her crafting community, and now the diecast community has reached out to me, and as of this recording, I think I've got 125 subscribers, and I've met a handful of great people here. I've already participated in a group build, and I never would have thought that this would have turned out the way it has, and it's been a really great end to an otherwise bad year for us. A lot of things have gone wrong health-wise, and various things here with not only just my wife with her recent surgery, but she had another surgery at the early part of the year, a major back surgery. My dad had a procedure that I had to go to Texas for and spend quite a bit of time with him until that was all taken care of. Just various little things. It just seemed like it was a really lousy year for us all the way around, but it ended on a great note. Ann is coming around really well. We had her first doctor's follow-up this morning. I had to drive her to Lakeland today to go see the surgeon's office and have them look over her operation site, and she's doing really well with that. And all we can hope for is that everything is going to get better this year. But I want to thank everyone out there. I hope you all had a really great Christmas. Spent time with your families and everything, and here's hoping that we can make 26 a better year than what 25 was. But anyway, that's been pretty much about it. I also want to thank everyone for all the great Christmas cards that we have received and all, and just, the whole community, the outpouring of support has just been awesome. getting back to what we had said before, what I'd said before here about everybody trying to get me to start a channel and everything. I managed to find the very first video that I have ever done solo on a channel or on my wife's channel here. This was probably, I don't know, 4 years ago or something. It was the first time I'd ever done it. I mainly done it as a joke. I will link that in the description box. For the scale models and the die-cast guys out there, enjoy the cheap laugh. And for the paper crafters, remember this is sound advice, so keep it up. Okay. And in the meantime, I also want to make another announcement here. My next thing on the workbench over here is going to be my second group build that I'm going to start with. So I'm going to jump in with my man Vinny over at Gemini Scale Model Works, and I'm going to get into his Nasty Nova group build. Okay, I got the 66 Nova Pro Street. We're going to be doing some things too right here. I know I originally was going to take this to Texas and work on it with Dad over the Thanksgiving weekend, but you know we were there a week and it only seemed like we was there 2 days. I mean, we really valued our time together and everything, and wanted to spend a lot more than just sitting around building on a model car. But this is going to end up being part of Vinny's builds over here on his Nasty Nova Group Build 2025. And I'll link that hashtag into the description as well. And we're going to do an unboxing on this today. So hang on, y'all. Okay, here it is. This is the AMT 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street. Pretty common model. You see these a lot everywhere, Hobby Lobby and Michael's and other places like that. And there's nothing really special about the kit, but it is a Nova, and this will be done for part of the group build. It's molded in blue. It ain't going to be this blue, but it will be blue when it's done. But here we got the body and the chassis on this. Let me grab my knife real quick. Sorry, y'all, I should have been a little bit more prepared for that, but we're going to open this up. Okay, and it does look like it needs a little bit of filing and sanding, cleaning up a little bit on here, but basic standard Nova. Yeah, it does need just a little bit in some places, but that's part of it. So we got our body and our main chassis plate under here. Not very detailed, but we'll see what we got. Okay, steering, front suspension and the steering linkage, tie rods. We got wheel inners, hood scoop, lots of engine parts, engine over here, the fan, we've got the oil pan with the filter, block, heads. We got the rear end, the springs in the rear end, the differential and the header pipes. 2-piece header pipes for each side. We have our inner, we've got just we got the hood. Yep, if you want to cut it out here to use the hood scoop for anything. Oh, the steering wheel's jacked up, but that's okay. I got plenty of those. We'll see what we can do. Okay, and the inner firewall, various panels, dashboard, and other engine parts here. There's the interior tub, inner door panels, seats, front and rear seats for it. We got some tires. Check out them tires. Okay, yeah, this is going to be cool. All right, so we got our tires, glass, of course, and chrome pieces. Some fairly nice looking rims, but we're going to, let's see, we'll take a look at this a little closer. Okay, here we go. Front grille, rear bumper, Okay. A few more chrome engine pieces that's on here. I'll have to look at those just a little bit closer. Here's the rims. Oh, come on, focus. Oh, yeah, those are nice. Traction bars and wheelie bars. Okay, we are all set there. Let's see what we got here on this. Some stickers. Decals. Okay. And we got some striping for the sides. No, I will not use those, but they'll go in the stash box for something later on. Okay, but this is it right here. This is the 19, what's this? Oh, an axle. Okay, and the destructions. Okay, but this is the 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street, and this is my official announcement into the Nasty Nova Group Build 2025, hosted by Vinny over at Gemini Scale Model Works. So, Vinny, I'm going to start this up. I know I'm a little late to the game with this, but it goes until the end of March. I think I can be able to get this done between now and then. So, anyway, this is what we got, the 66 Chevy Nova Pro Street. And that will be the next group build. So, guys, like I said, thank you very much for the support and all of the cool builds. You guys have taught me a lot. I've really enjoyed it so far, and this is going to be a journey, and here's hoping we got a really good 2026 coming up. So until then, you guys be good.